yin and this is yang. And
they're tiny things. So besides our health rants and establishment rants that we'll give, but mostly Rob will give, I'll try to come up with daily affirmations to kind of balance it out, the yin and the yang.
Yes.
Because we all need that. But we can't be all positive, of course, because you know that's a lie. Life's not all about positive energy. We need to balance it out with negative energy, especially if it will help with the positive energy. Being really honest about products, being really honest about medical information that's detrimental to our health, and that kind of thing.
And honest about corporations that want you to purchase their product more, so they put additives and addictive substances, and how these things really just affect your gut health and your this balance, bacterial balance, and how, as much as we know, we still cannot fight our tendency to overcome these things, and to not partake in toxic behaviors. So we're going to be trying to encourage people not to have cheat days and to cheat, you know. Most people have this 80-20 rule. I think that if you cheat, it should be something where it happens naturally, organically, like you just didn't know that there was something in your environment that was bad for you. But I think that as much as you can, there's no reason to cheat. Like, why would you want to?
Would you cheat on your husband, on your wife? Would you cheat on these dogs? Oh,
See?
Sorry. Oh, I told you can't. Not even once. No YOLO. But if you slip, you know,
I can't believe they just did that.
If you slip on something,
they never do that. They never
can't
walk
beat yourself up. You know, there's
But
always...
yeah, if you slip on something, let it be because you didn't know about it, though.
Right.
Don't make it be because you're treating yourself.
Right.
You should treat yourself to things that are good. Like, what's an example of treating
some
yourself?
healthy treats, and just, you know, focus your mind on treating yourself with, you know, dessert that's completely clean, you know, and not...
Right. Why not make a bulletproof ice cream, which is just like raw
paleo
eggs.
ice cream.
Right, paleo ice cream. Use some raw eggs, tons of saturated fat. That's what your body wants, and that is a treat. But it's also good for you. We try to eat as much fat as we can. I mean, like...
And fat is very satisfying and good, so treat that as not just food, but you can make treats out of that.
Right. We, that's what we do. We just have like another serving of nuts. Sometimes we treat nuts as a treat. I don't know why. We just think of these things. I guess we went...
nuts and chocolate and stevia.
Yeah, chocolate's a great treat. You know, or just
Tastes
like do
great.
something out of order. Like do something that, like I have a very strict schedule on when I eat everything. So sometimes I'll just have coffee at like 2 o'clock. Never late, where I'll just have it like in the middle of the day instead. Or I'll do coffee with some cacao butter instead. Or just mix it up. You can try different things. Maybe throw some stevia into something when you normally wouldn't. Or, you know, all these things, like, I think the simplicity is the key. And you've got, if you have less to work with, it's almost like you have more options. I don't know if you've ever gotten that feeling, but limiting yourself almost feels like freedom when it comes to your diet and stuff.
It is.
Yeah. And
so, same with a lot of things, with art and music and clothing. If you limit yourself or give yourself a theme, you find yourself more challenged and more creative in a way.
Yeah, Jack White from the White Stripes is a known proponent of putting himself into a little room that, you know, there's a song called Little Room where he he says, you know, when you're in a little room, something, and he's just talking about how you know, when you're in this little place, you might come up with something good, and you'll move into a bigger room eventually. But you know, the idea is that you can still come up with something good, and that'll get attention. And that's the same with ingredients in your food and in your life. You just mix things up, try different things that are you know to be good for you, and you probably come up with something good.